Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for mid-January. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread today, starting off with some oracle cards. Towards the end of the reading, I will roll some dice to get initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you. So make sure you stick around for that. It is so incredibly cold. I don't know if you can tell, I'm wearing 3 sweaters and there is zero visibility outside. Zero. So if the video is darker than usual, I apologize. Oh, I love it. Peace. That suddenly put my mind at ease for some reason. These stands are awful. And we have truth be told, Libra had the same card. A window of opportunity to uncover something, to unmask something, and to tap into inner wisdom and your intuition when it concerns another situation, right? You may be seeking answers, but those answers are all within you. You don't even need to have a conversation to uncover them. That's what I'm getting here. But I'm also getting with peace that till you get these answers, you will not be at ease. There's something here that may be hidden, something that needs to be uncovered. And this can be a very potent time for you to do that, Aquarius. Because Pluto is making a generational transit into your sign for the next 20 years. Right? It's going to be moving back and forth just a little bit because it will retrograde. But by the end of the year, it's going to be firmly in Aquarius. Pluto is the detective, right? Pluto is the god of the underworld who likes to dig deep, who likes mystery, but more than liking the mystery, they like to uncover that mystery. So there's some kind of closure here that you are looking for. And it could be anything. It could be related to another person. It could be related to your happily ever after. It could be related to you, right? Who you are as a human being, your self-concept. But we will see what shows up. Number 23 and number 14 could be important for you. We have the 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Very interesting reading already. The King of Cups. 2 tens. My goodness, Aquarius. How beautiful. The 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Wands. With the 2 of Pentacles, with the 9 of Swords. The Death and Rebirth card, 4 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. It's like you're stopping yourself from moving forward till you have an answer. See, with the 7 of Pentacles, it's such a beautiful card for this particular theme. He's planted some seeds, right? And he's waiting patiently for them to grow. It's almost like you've planted a seed and you don't know which colored flower is going to come out of it. Right? Is it going to be a pink flower? Is it going to be a white flower? And you're waiting for that flower to reveal itself before you plant more seeds. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So there is some kind of truth here that needs to reveal itself before you can move forward. This could be related to a person. It could be related to a relationship where you're waiting to commit to somebody. Right? With the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if that's the case. You're waiting to see that person's true colors before you can move forward. Some of you may be letting or allowing fear to take over here with the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. It's possible, and this happens to all of us, right? We can mistake our fear for our intuition. It could be something from the past, something that's happened to you already, and you realize that there's a pattern here, so you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Right? If there have been failed relationships in the past and you're getting into a new one now, you may be telling yourself, but oh yeah, they always end, right? So it's just going to happen again. That is manifestation. If you don't realize it, that is you manifesting another failed relationship. If this is about your career, you may be telling yourself that, okay, I started this a while ago, it failed, it didn't work. What's the point of starting a new project? What's the point of trying to get another job? For some of you, I suddenly channeled, I'm not good at anything. That's what I'm getting. And that could not be more false, Aquarius. You guys have the broadest minds ever, right? You guys are the mad scientists. You are visionaries. So if this is related to work, I promise you, whatever you put your mind to correctly will thrive. It will blossom. That is what the Ten of Pentacles is telling me. Blossom, right? So let's see. I don't know why the King of Cups is here, but with the Two of Pentacles, again, it's that juggling, right? You're not being certain. Not being certain about where to invest your time, love, energy, money even. And you see what's so interesting here. The Five of Pentacles. There's a giant ass key right there. She can easily pick it up, open the door and go inside. But she's choosing to stay outside. This could, for some of you, indicate your spirituality, your religion, your religious beliefs, your faith, right? Because that's a church. It doesn't always have to apply as that. But for some of you, you may be shying away from your practices, from your rituals, from your faith in general, keeping yourself out in the cold because it's possible that maybe the universe failed to deliver something to you in the past, right? And I've been telling a lot of the signs that a lot of the times, if the universe is not bringing a manifestation to you, it's because it was never good for you in the first place. Okay? It would put a lot of burden on you. That's why the universe is saving you from it. So we must trust the divine, and sometimes rejection, Aquarius, is divine protection. Okay, so we will see. I've outlined quite a few scenarios here. I wonder what this is really about. Let's clarify that. I'm so sick of this guy. I'm sick of him. The devil rarely shows up in my readings, right? I've been reading for a while, and for mid-January especially, he's been showing up everywhere. Fine, we are in Capricorn season at least till the 20th, till the sun moves into Aquarius. But the devil has been in the spotlight for everybody. We have strength, Leo energy, and we have the Eight of Swords. I'm suddenly getting that you're not realizing your own power when it comes to something, and you may be looking to somebody else for either validation or to complete you. Okay? A lot of the times, even when I'm going through comments of other people's channels, or I'm just talking to people, the term better half comes up so much, it drives me bonkers. I do not understand that concept of someone needing a better half. We're born alone, we die alone. We are complete. We have been created as complete beings by the divine, right? This here is telling me that you are stuck in your head because you feel that if there isn't another person around you, or if you don't have the perfect career or whatever, you are incomplete. Your self-concept, Aquarius, needs to drastically change. The devil can keep us very stuck and very tired, right? This is also Jupiter in Capricorn, the Two of Pentacles. This is very Saturnian energy of Saturn pushing you into this Five of Pentacles till you realize how complete you are. There could have been a lot of codependency in relationships previously, which is why if you're not in one now, you may be finding yourself swimming alone, and that being a very disconcerting image, very disconcerting visual for you. Why is the King of Pentacles? I said King of Pentacles, I wasn't supposed to. Freudian slip, King of Cups. I won't be surprised if the King of Pentacles shows up in one of the clarifying cards. The World and the Five of Cups. Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands with the Page of Cups, you see? Something wasn't offered to you by the universe because it was not meant for you. It may have carried a lot of promise with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, right? There may have been a lot of love here in this situation, but you were being asked to put an end to it because that wouldn't have been the theme of that connection for too long. I can't talk about career here because there's a lot of cups, right? 3 cup cards. So this is a focus on your connections. And with the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, this is telling me that you need to cater to your own needs without needing an approval from anybody else. This is the 9, not the 10 of Cups. When we reach this place, the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, that is when the last Ace or Cup is, last Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Cups is offered by the universe to complete the 10s. The 10s don't just fall into your lap. They come after work. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the Death and the Rebirth card. Instant gratification is exactly what I spoke about earlier. With the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like I did mention the seeds that you're planting and wanting to see if it's a white flower or a pink flower, right? There's a sense of impatience here now. A sense of impatience about some kind of clarity. But you see here, the Queen of Pentacles is, as Gemma from Gemstone Tarot says, she's the Queen of Velvet Waiting. This is someone who's not in a rush, right? Someone who's sitting still and in a very yin energy of receiving, not in a yang energy of action. So I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a shift in how you're approaching situations in your life here, Aquarius. Peace, yeah, that wanted to make itself known again to me. Something is upsetting you here, and I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. But the Death and the Rebirth card is telling me it's not even a card of endings for me right now. It's more of a card of surrender. Because the World card and the Death and Rebirth both talk about a circle, if you think about it. They both talk about Ouroboros, which is the snake that eats itself, right? This is death and rebirth. This is endings and new beginnings. This is seeds being planted, harvested, and then seeds being planted again, right? It is a process. It is a pattern. And there's no such thing as a dead end in anything, because energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. It just changes form. So I feel like there's some kind of closure that you are seeking, and you're getting very impatient. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? The Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. How beautiful. I'm going to get a couple more. The 8 of Cups and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower with the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Some of you have left a situation. Plain and simple. You have left a situation that carried a lot of promise here. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And with the 8 of Cups and the Hermit, I feel like some of you could be in isolation. You see, she's walking away from a cup that doesn't serve her anymore towards the sun, looking for what? Her 9 of Cups, right? The Tower is telling me that something transpired here where you were left feeling very broken and very empty. And this period of isolation, this period of soul searching, may not have gone as planned. You may have gotten into your own head in the process, and that can happen. When we quiet our minds, technically our mind is empty. That mind can either be very productive, or it can be a devil's workshop. It can be a devil's workshop. And I feel like some of you may have allowed your mind to roam free and tell you things that are just not true about yourself. There could be a lot of self-sabotage happening here, Aquarius. And I don't want to be one of those readers that focuses on the person you are dealing with, right? If I ever have to do that, I will title the reading as such. This is your reading. This is not somebody else's reading, right? A lot of readers will title the reading Aquarius and talk about a random person. I'm starting your energy, nobody else's, right? If somebody does show up, of course, I will mention it. But this 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles is you. It's nobody else. The Lovers here could be suggesting that connection. But how you are feeling about it is that it's pretty much done. And with the World card and the Five of Cups, it's causing a lot of pain here. And again, I'm not getting career. I could be getting career here, which is telling me that you may have made a few investments and you're waiting for those investments to bear fruit, but it's taking a whole lot of time. Your advice is just this, right? Patiently sit and wait. It's all coming to you. Surrender. The peace that you're after, Aquarius, is only going to be found within yourself. You have to realize that. There's no knight in shining armor or knightess. I don't know what the female counterpart of a knight is, but there's no knight or knightess in a shining armor that's going to come and save you. And that is something my best friend told me once, and it came as a shocking realization that, oh yeah, no one is. You got to save yourself. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Six of Wands, Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. See how perfect this is. It's so perfect. The Judgment card really, or honestly, it's a really strong card, but I don't even want to talk about it. The only way you can shine right now is by reclaiming your independence, reclaiming your autonomy, reclaiming your power, shining alone. She's not standing with anybody else on that stage. She's alone. And she's being glorified because there's nothing tying her down. You see? The Judgment card can be a card of, it's been modernized into the card of your exes coming back. And I do read it like that sometimes, if it suits the reading, of course. But here, I feel this is almost a second chance for you. A second chance for you to reclaim what is yours. Your own strength. But if you're going to sit here in the Five of Pentacles and not bother to open that door with that giant bloody key, you're keeping yourself stuck. That is the truth. You're looking for a truth, I'm giving it to you. Your truth is your autonomy and your personal power right here. We sometimes get very lost in relationships and dependence when it comes to particular career paths here, Aquarius. They define us, they become our lives, right? Not realizing that we are generators. We are literally generators. We can generate things out of thin air. I shut down a 14-year-old business, right? I was floating around for a year or so, wondering who I was now. Because that business defined me. It was who I was. Tarot came out of nowhere. Even though I've been reading for many, many years, it was never a career path for me, you know. It randomly revealed itself. I generated this. You generate love. You generate and attract relationships into your life. If you've done it once, you can do it again. But if you're going to do it from a place of void and emptiness, you're only going to attract someone who needs to be filled as well. But if you keep pouring into yourself, all that love, all that joy and nourishment and care within your own heart is going to attract somebody else who's already whole and complete and will not leech off of you. Right? No energy vampires. The Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Hanged Man. It's coming, my friend. It's coming. These are two very full Aces of Cups. It's not a half Ace of Cups or a 1.5 Ace of Cups. They are full of self-love, which is what is allowing them to vibrate on the same frequency. You know? With the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, and the Hanged Man, I am getting that now is the perfect time for you to surrender. I feel like this peace that you are after, the current state of mind that you are in, you will not be able to get here. There's too much chaos. The Queen of Cups is, well, it is water energy, of course, but it is a card of unconditional love for self before anything else. Right? And the Three of Wands is a card of manifestation. The universe is going to listen to your vibration and your frequency. It's never going to listen to your words. If you're vibrating from this place of the 10 of Wands, that, oh, I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, it's not going to bring you what you need. Once you set those wands down, once you stop putting so much pressure on yourself and you surrender, this is a card of surrender. The Hanged Man. She's not doing anything. She's just waiting for the universe to bring her enlightenment and knowledge and wisdom. What did I say when we started that reading? It's all inside you. You don't need to look outside of yourself for it. Now that Pluto is going to be in your sign for 2 decades, Aquarius, it is the best time to dig deep into yourself. And it's so funny because one of my best friends is in Aquarius, and I was talking to her yesterday, and she kept saying dig deep, dig deep over and over and over again. And it's right here on the table. So if she, being an Aquarius, is feeling like this, I'm pretty sure you guys are too. Finding that inner essence, finding your true purpose, your North Node in this lifetime. And that's quite perfect because the North Node of the Moon is in Aries. That is finding ourselves, right? And Chiron is sitting on the North Node. That is healing ourselves collectively. The South Node is in Libra, which talks about connections. The South Node is something we need to leave behind. I'm not saying everybody in the world is going to end up breaking up. No. But this is about finding yourself despite your commitment status, despite your relationship status. Fill up your cup, Aquarius, and I promise you another very full cup of love will make its way to you. So you won't have to sit and juggle and process so much, That peace will be on its way faster than you realize. When I saw Truth Be Told, I felt like it's going to be, oh, there's this person in your life who's lying to you, the mask is coming off. Those kind of readings I've seen, they do really well because people love hearing shit about their significant others for some reason. But I'm so glad it turned the other way. This is about you. It's not about anybody else. We have the number 11. You could be seeing 1111 a lot. If you are, this talks about your intuition. It also talks about coming home to yourself, right? The 4 of Wands. This is about your heart running a cross-country marathon and finally being able to rest. Peace. And it does talk about manifestation. The universe having your back. But if you're going to keep asking for candy while you're diabetic, it's not going to give you that candy. So stop throwing stones at it, right? Start manifesting an orchard. Have some fruit. Sometimes my metaphors are ridiculous, pardon me. We have Mars. Mars, what is Mars doing? Mars has moved into Capricorn as of the 4th of January till the 13th of February. Just a day before Valentine's Day. I kind of like that. So that means during Valentine's Day, Mars is going to be in your sign. Interesting. That's going to add a lot of drive and passion. Right? It is the warrior planet, but it is also the planet of intimacy and passion. So if that has been missing in your life, that could be making its way to you. Then we have Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You may have Gemini heavily in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But this is the 3rd house. Right? This is Mercury. This is communication and travel. And broadening your mind, broadening your horizons. I just sounded like Professor Trelawney in Harry Potter. Broaden your minds. Okay, pardon me. But there's something about that window of opportunity opening up and bringing the information that you need. That's going to put your mind at ease. I'm in a very different zone today morning. Very different than I normally am. I'm not normally exhausted. I have 3 dogs that don't let me sleep. All right, we have the letters J, D, J again, L, I, G, and F. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of the person you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. All right, Aquarius, that was it. I'm really sorry for the bad jokes and all of that. But yeah, I'm in a weird zone. I really hope this helped you. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.